Hey, welcome back to the Chammy. Everything's backwards again. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube with a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. Puppy Rooney is doing great. I think the only dog here with me tonight is Ruby. If you just found us and we're not, let's get to the end for the free collective message. I've lost my phone in the chaos today, so if anybody's messaged me, Jesus Christ, it's been under the blanket the whole time. I feel silly. I bet I've missed so much. Any hoodle noodles, let me go ahead and put a pinned comment in and share the description. Doing live tarot, group counseling sessions as well. It's $1 per minute. Hey Tiffany, how are you, sweetheart? I know, I'm so like, I mean, I do feel a lot better tonight than I did last night, though, for sure. Oh, yeah, the pollen here is as thick as that yellow emoji. That's pretty intense out there. So I was talking to Texas Toast last night on his live before I went to sleep and said goodnight to everyone. And he said the way that he found this channel was so odd. He typed in cigar and the word live because he was looking around to see if anybody did any lives talking about cigar brands and cigar smoking that they might like. So I thought it was interesting. Maybe people who watch this channel like to smoke cigars, so the algorithm, knows that. So maybe just thought it was interesting and creepy. Not saying he's creepy, just saying that the algorithm would even share, would like cigar and live. Okay. All right, YouTube. Whatever. Hey Liz, how are you, sweetheart? What are you up to? I know, I don't know how YouTube would know. Like, I've never put anything on YouTube about smoking cigars or smoking. Not even anything about like vaping or cigarettes or anything. I mean, maybe I've vaped on the chat, but I've never like extensively talked about cigar smoking. I don't know how they would know. Like, maybe it was the word live, but I just figured that maybe somebody who smokes cigars might watch the Chammy so a lot or something, and maybe they watch stuff on YouTube about cigars and the algorithm knows that. So the algorithm knows I vape, so maybe they figured I would attract smokers. I don't know. But why cigar specifically? I mean, if you went and put cigarette live, weed live, smoking weed live, smoking a joint live, I mean, what would happen? Would you find me? I hope so, somewhere over the rainbow. Kind Bud live, stoned live. You're right, Liz. How does it know? I think I said something about the baby that lives in the house, and I instantly get like baby stuff pushed on me, which I thought was interesting today. Then a friend of mine sent me something about weather, where they are, from somebody's Instagram. But then that person's live was suggested to me today, even though I never have looked anything up about weather on YouTube. Now, the only thing I've really looked up on YouTube is aerokinesis. That's about it. Which is, the art of shifting weather. Going through mail. I got this pile of mail on the floor I need to throw away, that I've just been carrying around for no reason. I read that totally wrong, but right. So I read your name, Liz, and then I thought you were saying, I love the fact that I'm still cleaning, organizing, and going through mail. It's 11:42 p.m. It's almost 11 p.m. You should chill. It'll all be there tomorrow, love. Oh, I gotta find some tape and fix Blanche. That was my only goal today after my whole day was ruined. We're gonna make it better by taping Blanche's head back on. Yep. I think this will do. God help her. Did you just hear my ankle snap? Okay, Blanche. Gonna fix you, dear. Yeah, just stop. You're fully banned from working now. It's almost 11 p.m. It's time to have a hot chocolate or a hot something. and rest. Oh, Jesus, let this work. Let this fix Blanche. Eh. Ah. Okay, well, she's not going to be perfect, but at least she's in one piece again. Yay, the card has another opportunity, which is what the card means. Oh, okay. No dark chocolate? Well, you have a headache? Okay, Tiffany, do you have any peppermint or lavender essential oils? Or any lavender and peppermint tea? If you could get some lavender and peppermint tea even, and drink it, maybe put it on ice, or drink it, put it on ice, and even put some in a bottle to help cool you down to spray it on you. Lavender and peppermint's going to take care of that, love. Oh, I saw it. It was cute, Liz. Very cute. So something happened to me weird on Sunday morning. I guess I had sleep paralysis. I mean, everything I Googled pointed towards sleep paralysis, but it didn't quite, I don't know, like, it felt more like I had been visited by some kind of hypernatural, not supernatural, hypernatural like us energy that was trying to tell me something or use me as a vessel, or I don't know, but it's 500 years old. And it was interesting because the only thing I really remember is it trying to like use me as a vessel or tell me something important about somebody, using me as a vessel, or I don't know. But I remember my dad coming into the room because I had passed out on the couch after work, and I must have heard him say, "Hey, are you okay? Are you awake?" And it woke me up, either out of a deep REM or maybe I was astral traveling. I have no idea, but it was very interesting. So I plan on turning the spirit box on tonight and asking about it. Because I, as an empath, identified with the energy being a ghost that my friend told me about that lived in the castle, or at least haunted the castle that he lived in when he was a kid. So I don't know why I would have had this experience other than I'm pretty open to, obviously my subconscious is pretty open to suggestion, but I have been doing a lot of research on history and historical sites and castles, and I maybe it's that I've just been thinking too much about that place or those places and the things that dwell in them. Thanks, Middle Rain. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, Tiffany, you definitely need some peppermint. I noticed that the live feed froze. Am I still here? Yeah, I noticed it froze. But anyway, so not so sure it was sleep paralysis as much as it was something trying to make contact with me that felt very much like whatever the spirit was, the green lady, the gray lady, I don't know what lady, but I intend to find out. But it's like it's like my eyes were open, but everything was blurry. It was like it's like I could speak, but I couldn't speak. I even asked myself, am I dead? Isn't that weird? Am I dead again? It was really weird. I don't want it to happen again. So I banished the sleep hag away. I know, right? Happy retrograde. Embrace yourselves. So I'll just have to see what the spirit box says in a little bit. I don't know if I'll put the Rempod on high super sensitivity. I'll probably put it on low sensitivity just to see how powerful it is if it decides to come around tonight. Don't know that it will. Hey, Pammy Cakes. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to turn the Rempod on high super sensitivity. I just want to see if it's going to. I want to see if this 500-year-old spirit is going to be strong enough to impact or touch it or make the lights go off. I'm good, Pam Bear. Thanks so much for asking. How have you been? Feeling a lot better for sure. Each day goes by and I'm off the crutches, but I'm not being hasty to not use them. It's important, I think, to use anything that we can when we're not feeling well so that we'll have a better day the next day. Went to the doctor. The doctor's not sure what's going on other than I need to follow up with an orthopedic doctor, but my insurance doesn't cover the doctor I want to see, so I'm not sure what to do. I don't know if I should just pay the cash to go see the doctor I want to see and then go to the place he recommends that might be on my insurance for my MRIs. Just not sure. But right now I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm just going to focus on what it takes to feel better every day, which is I think a little bit more rest and a lot more self-care, despite the good self-care I already do. And I'm focusing more on like puppy Rooney because he was not feeling so well. So I took him to the ER vet last Monday. Now he is feeling better, but I'm going to be following up with the vet soon. So you'll probably see me here a lot this week, guys. Probably especially doing the $5 taco boxes because I'm still taking donations for his vet bill. And surprisingly, Texas is going through the same thing with his dog. But I don't know. We'll see what the doctor says. Oh, it was nothing like hanging out at their live last night, talking about cigars and dog prostates. Oh, God bless it. You know, I find myself in the doctor's office with my dad talking prostates. And I come back home and just start hanging out on YouTube with YouTube friends, and we start talking dog prostates. So take care of your prostates if you have one. I feel so blessed to not have a prostate in this life. Kudos to you guys. Kudos. Do taco boxes come with tacos? Yes. You get a tarot card reading wrapped in a crunchy wrap made out of words. Yay, we fixed Blanche. I was doing a reading for Maria, and the Page of Pentacles head rolling off, right off like Anne Boleyn's head might have. But she's fixed now, thanks to tape. I almost thought I was going to have to retire my Golden Girls and only do once in a while reruns. Ruby, what you ground about, sweetheart? Hmm? Are you in a doozy? Gave Ruby a shave, but I think I need to get her professionally groomed this spring. You know, she's one of those, she's might as well be Eskimo Chihuahua. Aren't you Eskimo Chihuahua? Yeah. 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 I think we talked about that. That's not true. That's cute, Tiffany. So yeah, I figured at the ER to the tune of $1,300, they were like, let us do blood work and let us do an x-ray. I'm like, for his prostate? They're like, yeah. I'm like, how about we focus on one thing at a time, the thing that's causing him the most, suffering right now, which is he needed his anal glands expressed. So I was like, just, medicine and anal gland expression. So we did that. And of course, follow-up is going to happen pretty soon. He took a full round of antibiotics just in case. And he's feeling so much better. I can tell he's feeling better too. And he's very food motivated, which is a good thing. Thank you, Maria. But I'm still going to get the blood work done and going to get the x-ray done. But we'll start with whatever the doctor thinks is going to be best. All right, Metal Rain. See you in a little bit. I'm going to call on that spirit that was trying to make out with me while I was sleeping the other night. How was your day, Maria? Is the weather bad up there? It has been kind of scary and weird. I went back in my friend's chat on Facebook to see if he was talking about if it was the green lady or the gray lady, and because I keep getting different stories from all these people on YouTube who've never been to these places, and they'll say that there's a green lady in 3 different castles and a gray lady and 2, but it's like, I need to just stay focused on the person that did live in one of these castles and what they're saying about whatever they're calling this ghost. So what do we know already about ghosts? We know they travel. Astral travel? Is that what that was? Was I astral traveling, seeing through the sphere of my third eye? Seeing through the sphere in a different way, like never before? I've been smoking some really stellar stuff. Like I had been smoking some really stellar stuff. I was definitely not myself. Yes, there's taco boxes. I'm going to be doing taco boxes all week because I absolutely have to get the money together for Puppy Rooney. It might attract more new people to the Chammy. And I just think it'll be fun. I had a pretty stressful day. I was hoping that I would get to do more lives, but the guy who lives downstairs started cutting wires, and I've been waiting all day and night for the electric company to come and fix it. I mean, it's not affecting my particular stuff, but the kitchen light did have some issues afterwards, and I'm worried about it causing problems in the future, fires, things like that. I did read up about sleep paralysis. It says you can get sleep paralysis by having sleep deprivation, PTSD, and stress, which, yeah, I've got all three of them, but I mean, I definitely do not have narcolepsy. Do I sleepwalk? Only if there's donuts in the fridge. So we keep those at the store instead. All right, sweetheart. I'm just straightening out the cards, Maria. That's so cute. When I wake up, I know I'm gonna be the one who gets a taco box for you. God, I love that song. You know what the other one is that I like too is the one that she would walk 1,000 miles just to see her friend. Yeah, that's a jam, man. I like both songs a lot. Remember when music was good? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, my dad's gonna wake up in the morning. He's gonna be that damn April Fool's. I only won 2 Fantasy 5 numbers. He keeps asking. He's like, "Why don't you ask the tarot why we only get the 2? Why can't we get the 5 or at least 4?" I'm like, "Because we don't want the 4. We want the 5. We want the whole jackpot." Did anybody play that $1 billion jackpot recently? I told my dad to, just here. I give him $10 a month. I'm like, here, go practice manifesting money with the Georgia lottery. And I think it's helped him a lot because he's actually gotten into the idea of, instead of spending $40 a month, on lottery, he's now manifesting, you know, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $8 here, there, 10, 20, and just having fun playing it. And I told him, just if you're in it, win it, and then use the winnings just to play. If you don't have money to play, wait till you win the next time, or Wait till an offer comes around where they give you 50 cents or $1 to play, and then boom. And they do that a lot. So look at your state lottery app, because there's a lot of fun games and bonuses they'll give you. One week, Georgia Lottery gave everyone $20 for free just for signing in. Like, what? Thanks, Maria. I like it too. All right, let's get into your reading. Spirit, what were Maria's specific person of interest thoughts of her today? There's been definitely some thoughts and thinking. Two of Swords kind of showing the energy of them being pregnant with a lot of different ideas and thoughts. So that's kind of where the energy starts off, because that's the card that just flipped over. But what are his thoughts of Maria today? What are those thoughts, Spirit? We know that there's thoughts now that are definitely there. What are the thoughts? You're always getting this card for his thoughts. And this Page of Cups. Not thoughts. What is happening? This one too. This person thinks about you all the time and always has the same lovely, wonderful thoughts. Yes, your Page of Cups and your Queen of Wands. This person really likes you a lot. They think you're very lovely. They really want to see what's on the other side of that fence. It's like there's two swords, right? Like, and the Two of Swords is like, okay, it can be a lot about being pregnant with ideas and of the things you want in life and not knowing which path to take. Coming to a crossroad in your life where, you feel kind of blinded by what's down the road, but you're willing to think it out, what might be the right way, instead of just flying by the seat of your pants and maybe making the wrong decision or something like that. But can we get a clarification about the Page of Cups, Spirit? The Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Can we get just like a straight up clarification in regards to those thoughts that Maria's person of interest had of her today? So there are thoughts of conquest once again. Thoughts of how passion, communication, taking you for a drink, seeing you in your prettiest dress. Do you have any pets? Do you have any kids? Conquest. Achieving the conquest. Like, he must know that you're definitely a passionate creative, but also that you're not like, he knows if he takes on this conquest and getting to know you better, he understands where it will go. And he understands that it will change things. So I feel like that Two of Swords popping out like that is talking about that those thoughts. These have been his thoughts over time, over this break, over this holiday. Excuse me. And some of the cards that were coming out were like, even I would just ask myself, like, what's her specific person of interest doing? Is he still bored? Because we were getting some of those board cards. One moment. That pollen is thick out there. Really, really thick. Yep, he likes that about you. That you're outgoing. Okay, a few more cards, a few more minutes. thoughts of him sending the messages and then receiving the messages back? What were his thoughts of the communication, Spirit? And what's coming up in the next week for them? Yeah, really enjoyed the communication in this Empress card, the abundance and the joy it brought him in the Empress and the Moon card. It just brought a lot of joy for him all the way around. Really beautiful cards to get. Remember, he thinks of you as that Empress. So stay in that Empress energy. 4 of Wands again, 1111 as that energy. And I think what's coming for you in this 4 of Wands, once again, communication, talking about, where you guys came from and the hometown you lived in, or the town that, remember that conversation you had not too long ago where you both were surprised to have come from the same place or lived in the same area at the same time. That's magical. Now, there was a song earlier, and I was like, why am I hearing this song? But I've forgotten it. Fudge. Oh, wait, no, I just remembered it. Here we go. I was like, is this? This is one of my favorite songs. Is this maybe a message for Maria, too? I'm going to put the fan on in a minute because it's super hot in the house because it's like 81 degrees outside and the windows are closed and the door's down. And I just finished cooking dinner. She's drunk and bleaching her hair. I got to watch that one. Also keeping up with the weather that's going on up there in Illinois and Kansas City, Missouri, and St. Louis, Missouri, as well as what's going on with Kentucky tomorrow, you guys. Scary shit. So keep all those people in your prayers. Work on your aerokinesis to wipe out that storm so it is really weak and not all of the shit they're talking about it. I can't imagine being drunk and doing my hair. Can you guys? Okay, here's that song, Marie. I'm getting it for you. Just trying to remember the name of it. But yeah, I think you guys are what's coming up for you in that 4 of Wands is finding comfort in home. Maybe finding comfort at being at home, communicating with each other. Maybe some kind of communication coming up within the next week. Hey, I'm not John. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the jammy. So I really love this song, but the video is also fun too. And it reminds me of the after parties that would happen after my band would play, or I'd play gigs with bands, or I'd go see some friends who were popular, and then there'd be some fucking awesome party afterwards. I just love this song. I think that today I had several grief counseling sessions too, so I just started singing this song to myself as a kind of a comfort thing. When I said today was mind bending. I'm surprised I didn't kill somebody with my sharp brain today. It was challenging, to say the least. Almost thought I was going to have to take out the Sicilian curse. Thank you for your donation, Maria. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. I am going to go get the batteries for the Spiritbox. I think I have them on the charger. At least they should be on the charger. And I'll be right back. Yes, he loved your messages, dear. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Liz. That happened with my grandfather. I don't even think that's him in the grave. Because he called me after he died. Why would a dead man call me on the phone? If there's any good spirits that want to come and talk to us, speaking to the spirit box. If there's any good spirits that want to touch the spirit box or the Rempod, you can touch it here. Touch it like this. Be right back. Does it hurt, spirit? Really? Hey. Do you like cheesecake, spirit? Did it just say cheesecake? You want to share some cheesecake, spirit? Yeah, I love that song too, Maria. Yeah, it was very weird. It really messed with my head. It really made me see some things for the first time. It was terrible. I don't know why people do that. So, um, was there a spirit here on Easter morning that wants to tell me something? You were in the room when my dad was trying to talk to me. Asked me if I was okay. Yes, you were. Don't say nope. You tried to touch me, didn't you? And it hurt you, didn't it? Well, you don't want to talk now? You don't have to be so rough. Can you tell me your name? Are you from Scotland? You mean the bottled water?
Yeah, maybe take one of those. You better.
We do. I'm not sure. I think we might have to get some.
I get one of those.
All right, honey. I think we might have to go get some tomorrow, okay? I would have gotten it today, but what the fucking is going on around here? I don't know. But drink it. Don't just sit it on your table. Drink it.
I might empty my body.
Okay.
She's wondering what's going on.
Yeah. She wants my cheesecake. I know you want my cheesecake, Spirit, but you can't have it. But you can definitely sense that it's here, right? I'm not John. Are you're from Scotland, right? I'm asking the spirit if it's from Scotland because I think it might be one of those 500-year-old ghosts from one of those castles over there. Because I had something happen to me the other night. It was pretty scary. Did we do an Estes Method Friday or Saturday? I can't remember. But like I mean, they probably say it would be sleep paralysis on Google, but it was just so much more deeper than that. But it's kind of confusing because like all the ghost stories about ghosts from Scotland, like the Green Lady, the Gray Lady, all that stuff. Like I'm getting like YouTube searches that are strange because it's like they'll talk about these spirits being located in one castle, and then a whole nother video will talk about it being in another castle or area or whatever, and I'm just so fucking confused. And of course, they're all people who either just have visited once or maybe twice, or maybe didn't visit at all. They just did a faceless channel thing where they read Wikipedia, or, you know, and I'm just going by like what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing about whatever it was that was there with me during the sleep paralysis. But I know that we had the Spiritbox on Saturday night. And then right after we turned it off and I turned the live off, I laid back on the couch and I just passed out. Like it wasn't my intention to like pass out. It was just that, here, you want to clean the dish? You want to clean the dishes, dog? It wasn't that it was my intention to pass out. It was just I did. I didn't mean to pass out. But then when I woke up, I could not move. I was awake, but I was dead. It was so weird. So if you're the entity or the spirit that has something to say to me, or wants to say something to me, or use me as a vessel to say something to someone, speak now through the spirit box, or touch the Rempod. Let us know you're here. I felt like this energy was definitely female. It's interesting. I'm not sure what the next step is to take with that, other than to, ask the spirit box or ask it to touch the Rempod, see if it'll come back and explain itself. But I could have very well sent it off. That was just me. I hit that thing accidentally with my hand. So, was it a good female? I guess. I kind of felt like I kind of feel like she was trying to use my voice box, and that's why nothing worked. And it was only from here up. It wasn't from here down. No, she didn't say her name. In fact, I didn't see her. She didn't say her name. I just felt like her energy came from the castle that my friend grew up in, that my friend talked about. But, I've been watching a lot of that stuff because, I've been watching a lot of the history stuff because I've been, writing and doing research for my books and the stuff I write. Sorry, it got really, really high in here. Just gotta turn that on for a minute. Maybe open the front door. Well, hello, Spirit. Spirit, tell me your name. Can you tell me your name, Spirit? What do you need us to know, Spirit, about you? Did it just say my dog is the sweetest? Your dog is the sweetest. Yeah, you're right. She is sweet. Sorry, Spirit. We don't like grape Kool-Aid. I think it probably just went off because I kind of popped on the bed, but maybe not. Okay, that definitely, it's not because I popped on the bed. Okay, it's a big box. It's a way of puppies. Hey, Texas. How are you, dear? Welcome back to the Chammy. Yes, puppy. Awesome. Glad you're doing okay. I'm just trying to get this 500-year-old ghost to talk to me. Sorry, Spirit, that you're having a hard time talking to us tonight. No, dog. No. That's a good question. What is the last year you remember, Spirit? What's the last year you remember, Spirit? Was it 1547? How is he outside of work? That's an interesting perspective. Especially since I was having a rough day and then wondering, about how that was all working out for you today. But of course, you would get a different message than I would, of course, so it's very interesting for you to think that as well. How is he doing outside of work? Maybe you can ask him. Maybe he will ask you. And just the fact that you even thought that probably means that he thought it too. Come here. Where's your cookies? Because they're not up there. Hey, Dad.
It's open.
The front door's open because it's hot.
Put the heat on.
It's not.
Clean.
Nope. Not
Here,
yet.
but don't lose it.
Thanks.
Okay? Brand new.
Thanks. Ooh, and it's blue. Yay.
It's not blue, it's green like Irish.
Oh, it's green like the Irish. It looks blue to me, Dad. Priest. Did the Spiritbox just say Judas Priest? I know, right? Awesome band. Hey. Spirit, what's your name? Willow? Are you being serious? No? Didn't think so. Spirit, do you affect things physically? And can you touch people's soul? Are you trying to touch my soul? Don't touch me again. I don't even have it on sensitive. Could you imagine if I had it on? Oh, that was strange. It just kind of cut off, and I asked it a question, and it said nope. So, whatever that was, obviously can't imagine anything. I don't know. So it's not the batteries; it's the speaker. So I guess I'll have to end this a little bit earlier than I wanted to, because I'm gonna touch it. I know you're touching it, Spirit, but I'll have to take this to charge it. Hopefully it's okay. It fell the other day and got a ding in it. It's weird. It's back on. What's going on? So it just straight up turned the spirit box off by itself. So did you just did you just see that? You saw that, right? Yeah, okay. I'm kind of scared too. Come here. Let's protect each other. It's so weird. Did I just actually pick up a radio station? And tonight we're channeling Beyonce on the Spiritbox. No, dog. Do not do that. Channeling cowgirls tonight. LOL. Even cowgirls get the blues. No. No. Trouble. Where do you belong? I would suggest getting where you belong. That's right. Take your puppy with you. She keeps trying to get up on that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you eat her number?
No. I did not.
We have time.
I will.
I want to see the other one that they're open.
Blah, blah. I will.
We'll do it tomorrow, right?
Yep. Okay, we keep saying that, and we'll do it. I'm trying to do a show. Quit distracting me about playing some stupid game that we play all the time and we never win.
Hello. Okay, the camera.
I won't.
We need you.
By the way, you won 2 numbers on your quick pick, so congratulations. Tonight.
Was 441?
I don't know. Go look. Spirit, I'm going to close the spirit portal soon. You want to say anything to us before we leave? And we'll be coming back until later. If you need energy to speak or energy to touch the Rempod, just take it from the orgone generator, the blinking yellow light. Or it's more like a blinking green light. Yeah, please don't take energy from me, or the people in the chat, or the people in the house, or the puppies. Trust you? Or did you say touch me? Please do not touch me. All right, sweetheart, you try to sleep. I'm going to ask the spirit box a few more questions, and then I'm going to do the same thing because I am exhausted from today's events. Spirit, are you happy? Hey, Dollface, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? Spirit, are you happy? I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to talk to the spirit, and it might or might not be 500 years old. But also just sounded like it said, I see your face. Sweet dreams, Maria. I'll talk to you tomorrow, sweetheart. I'll be on live as many times as they'll let me today. And then some. I'll be on YouTube all day, actually. Maybe I'll have the live on while I'm doing other things. So if anybody wants to come by and chat and hang out and get a reading, whatever, I'll be here. So I had sleep paralysis, although I've never had it before. It was either astral traveling or there was some kind of spirit trying to talk to me. I kind of picked up that it was a spirit from a castle in Scotland. I don't know why. So I'm just rolling with it. I was asking the spirit box some questions about it. You know, sometimes it takes time for spirits to warm up to the idea that they can communicate through something like this with us. I don't really know how else to tell them how to talk to us other than to speak into it. Speak into it if you can speak into it right here. I keep saying nope a lot tonight. Nope. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. Spirit, do you enjoy your ghost life better than your human life? Nope. Okay. I'm pretty adamant about using that word nope. But nope wasn't really a word they would use 450, 400, 500 years ago. So if the spirit that was here in the room with me on Easter morning, if you're here and you want to talk, we've seen you touch the Rempod tonight, but could you say something to us? It's a spirit that dwells in a castle in Scotland. You may have died in a fire at the castle. You may have even been the lady of the castle at one time of the house. Yes, please speak into the spirit box. We would really love to speak to you. Are you the gray lady? Did you haunt my friend when he was a little boy? Yes, you did, didn't you? And you would scare him, wouldn't you? You don't have to talk to me like that. It doesn't scare me. You just said what too, just like what you typed, Tiffany. You said what? So is there something that's see, I feel like there's something sinister around this spirit too, like, but it's not the spirit that's sinister. So like I don't know if it's having a hard time communicating with us because maybe there's another spirit that has a hold on it, or I mean, I can only imagine what it thinks of us. I've got a candle up there on the mantle, which was probably pretty typical at nighttime, but I've got a glowing, changing color candle over there that they've probably never seen before. I mean, I don't know though. I mean, it's a spirit, so who knows what it's experienced or seen, or I mean, if we can see it, can it see us? Can it see without eyes? If I only had my subconscious to see it and to hear what was going on during the sleep paralysis or whatever the hell was going on with me, I mean, my eyes were shut, my mouth was shut, but it was not a dream. I was very much awake. We just want to know what you're trying to tell me. I want to know what you're trying to tell me. Like, do you need help? Why would you travel all this way to communicate with us? Are you a bad spirit? Are you a bad spirit? Okay. Are you a good spirit? No? We asked if you were a good spirit right after we asked if you were a bad spirit. So are you good witch or bad witch? I don't know. I mean, there is a church just a block away in the neighborhood. Spirit, what's your name? Are you a Moffat? What's a Moffat? Why did it say Lady Jane? Are you from Castle Facade in Scotland? See, I was talking to my best friend Nikki in England. She's like, there's a gray lady at Edinburgh Castle, but I probably said that wrong, but Edinburgh Castle. But the gray lady was a nurse who either through guilt or jilted love took her own life and now wanders the wards eternally caring for the sick. But like, this is once again some other place that has nothing to do with these castles. Like, how many gray ladies are there? How many green ladies are there? What's the truth? I want to get to the bottom of it. I mean, she's even in the Harry Potter movies. So, like, what the hell is going on? Oh my god. 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 Okay, so Scottish castle ghosts. The Grey Lady is thought by many to be the spirit of Lady Janet Douglas, burned at the stake as a witch. So here's another story. Okay, and what's my friend's last name who grew up in the castle? Douglas. He's a Douglas. And then we just heard Lady Jane or something like that on the Spiritbox. Like, who's ready to go to Scotland and do some ghost hunting? Anyways, any hoodle noodles. Anybody wants to get a tarot card reading, please let me know. Go ahead and get it now. If nobody's going to get a tarot card reading, we'll just ask it a few more questions. And then I guess we'll call it a night till tomorrow. Green ladies, pink ladies, the ghostly piper. Yeah, and Nikki was talking about the headless drummer. So there's a lot of them to explore, a lot of them to question. You know, we just want to be friends with you, ghosties. We don't want to hurt you or change your mind about anything or be disrespectful or we don't want to take anything from you. We just want to learn. So the piper is one of the most famous Scottish castle ghosts. A poor unfortunate piper was sent down to explore the tunnels of a castle. The idea was he would play the pipes as he went so that his progress could be tracked from above. Everything was going well until the pipes suddenly stopped. When a rescue party went down to investigate, the piper had vanished, and he'd never been seen since. But today his music can still sometimes be heard from the castle. Then there's a green lady. Most famous ghost thought to be maidservant of Mary Queen of Scots, who was crowned here. The queen almost died when asleep in her bed. Her bedroom curtains caught fire from a candle. Luckily, she was saved by the maidservant, who unluckily died in the fire. Ever since then, the story goes that the weird phantom of the Green Lady has appeared unexpectedly in different parts of the castle, as if she's checking for fires. The Pink Lady is reported to be a beautiful apparition dressed in a pink gown. Some say she's the ghost of Queen Mary of Scots, I would guess. Another story suggests she's a young widow searching for her husband who was killed in battle. It seems that, wow, the spirit box just said Colby. Like Sam and Colby from XPLR. It seems that the mysterious pink lady is usually seen walking from the castle to the nearby church. Earl, okay, and then there's Earl Beardy, I hope I'm saying this right, was what we may call a compulsive gambler who liked playing cards. We might have something in common. I'm kidding. As a castle guest, one Sunday he was losing heavily and demanded that more people play cards with him. He was quite drunk and became aggressive, claiming that he would be willing to play cards with the devil himself. Suddenly there was a knock on the door, and a strange, dark figure entered. Nobody knew who it was. The servants listening at the door said they heard strange rantings from the Earl. He died a few hours later. No one knows who the dark stranger was, but the story goes that he played his cards with the devil for all eternity in a secret room in the castle. Now here's the Grey Lady. Is thought by many to be the spirit of Lady Janet Douglas, burned at the stake as a witch in 1537 on charges of plotting to poison the king. To this day, in the family chapel at Glamis Castle, there is always an empty seat. And if you ask why the seat is empty, the staff will tell you that seat is reserved for the Grey Lady. But, would these entities, can they travel? I mean, that was probably just me. Then we've got another castle talking about the same ghostly piper, but a different one. And how every time anybody from the Kennedy clan gets married, the ghostly piper's music can be heard. But we're once again reading about another piper in a completely different castle. Like, what is going on with these ghost historian hunters? I'm gonna have to move to Scotland and fix it. So the supernatural knight. This could, in all probability, be fantasy that has been confused with a true story. The knight is said to have abducted a young heiress and held her captive in the castle. What is factual is that a woman named May Kennedy was abducted from the castle by Sir John, but she escaped when she pushed him to his death from the cliffs. In 1976, two tourists staying at the castle reported seeing a strange misty shape moving up the oval staircase. This is thought to be the ghost of a princess who was killed in the green room, and the misty shape has been common sighting over the years. Another haunting from a Spanish soldier is believed to be the ghost of one of the 50 soldiers beheaded here during the Jacobite Rising in 1750. The story goes apparently this poor soldier's tormented specter has been seen holding his head under his arm in the room that used to be the gift shop, but is now used for visitors' introductory exhibition, blah. So whether you believe it or not, it says there's been too many sightings to dismiss the notion completely. Many believe in it while others ridicule paranormal activity, the idea of being old wives' tales. So spirit, can you spirits move around from place to place? So here is the Grey Lady Castle facade story, but then it also says, did you mean the Grey Lady Castle inside story? See, and then there's so much crap that's fake about the Grey Lady from, the whole Harry Potter thing mixed in with it. Let's see what Ghosts of the Trust National Trust for Scotland says about it. We've got the Headless Horseman of Dun. Yeah. Green Lady. The Laird Piper. We talked about him. Little Alexander. The Grey Lady at Falkland Palace. The 12-year-old girl at Greenbank Garden. The Fiddler. Oh, I guess that's right. There's one piper and one fiddler, not two pipers. Got confused there. And I'm just lost. Lost in this experience. Hey, Trouble Woman, welcome back. How are you, sweetheart? Is Trouble Woman's father there in the spirit box? Would you like to talk to Trouble Woman? She's here to say hi. Welcome back to the Chammy. We're just talking about ghosts in Scottish castles because my friend grew up in one, and he was talking about this ghost. And recently, we talked about the castle again, and I am feeling a little bit freaked out because I had like something happen to me where I thought that the ghost came to try to talk to me or something like whether it was astral travel or they were trying to say something to me, or I don't know. So I've just been asking the spirit box about it tonight. I've definitely gotten some interesting things, but I wish that I could piece together the stories of the ghosts I'm trying to communicate with, because there seems to be more than one green lady, more than one gray lady, more than one, like, okay, there's a gray lady in every castle in Scotland. All right, Spirit, we're going to say goodnight. I'm going to turn the Rempod off. If there's anything you want to say to us before we say goodnight to you. Just remember, Trouble Woman, that you're not separate from him, and that he's always right there with you to talk to and communicate if you need that. We have learned a lot about ghosts since the last time you came by. They spell, they read, they talk. They may even live very normal lives like us. So I hope that comforts you. You know, it could very well be heaven on earth for some of them, I think. I think it's much like you know, like the way life is. It's like the way you make it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think they feel jealousy. I don't think they feel rage. I'm talking about the hypernatural ones. I think if they are feeling rage or unhappiness, it's because something happened to them that's not quite allowing them to move on. Just like what happens to us as humans. Like, I gave a friend a grief counseling session today, and she said some pretty awful things about herself. Pretty awful things about herself that obviously someone else made her feel about herself. So I had to remind her, you know, this person's not making you feel good about you. So you need to go back to interpreting that. You know, what does it look like to you to interpret it and reimagine it? Because you have to get back to a space where if you really love this person and you really love yourself and you really want to make it work, you know, you've got to push the envelope with any relationship, really. You can sit around and ask why and assume and think whatever you want, but if it's a person that's not making you feel good about yourself or empowered or happy or good about you both, what's the point of wasting your time? on feeling bad about it when you could be feeling joy from what good memories you had about it, so that you can recreate or create a reality with that person that you want, instead of, staying in a place that you feel stuck all the time. Whether it be with a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a loved one, someone who's passed on, someone who's very much alive that you've argued with, or whatever. There's many different circumstances. So thank you so much, Spirit, for coming to hang out with us tonight. Since you're not going to touch the Rempod, I'm going to touch it and turn it off, because I don't like to turn it off by myself anymore after I've turned the live off. It just feels a lot safer to do it like that. Hi. Hi, Spirit. And bye. Okay, Spirit. Thanks so much. Turning the Spiritbox off now. Thanks for showing us how powerful you were in being able to turn off the actual Spiritbox speaker tonight. That was incredible. So now that we know that you can affect physical stuff, please do not touch me again like you did when I was sleeping the other night. Okay, check it out. So don't touch me again. I know it hurt you. It hurt me too, but it hurt you more. Please don't do it again. So I know that we all have a vision of what the afterlife looks like to us in this Two of Wands, and Spirit says you'll feel nothing but completeness and love. Okay, Spirit, if you just let it be what it is, it is what it is. So I'm going to do a free collective message for the human beings who are in the chat too that might find us when we're alive. Good night, Spirit. We love you. I'll probably start moving this stuff too and putting it away for the night. That was so weird with the Spiritbox when it turned itself off earlier. It really creeped me out. Really creeped the fuck out. This was kind of a weird, interesting, different Spiritbox session. Spirit, what do us humans need to know right now about our vortex and our free collective message for the humans? Yeah, I just did a tarot card reading for whatever spirit was on the other side. And I'm going to do a free collective message for us humans that are here in the chat. What do we need to know about tonight? In the not too distant future, like the next 12 hours or so. Three of Wands, Three of Swords. And Page of Wands. 7. Okay, so Spirit's saying in the Three of Wands, stay motivated despite the fucking of the Three of Swords. Fear, dwelling on it is just not going to be good for your mind, your imagination, your communication, your mental wealth. In the Page of Wands, take baby steps to be motivated to comfort yourself in times of, your needs to feel better, be in a state of mind you want to be in, and do the work to finding what you can find to relax tonight and keep yourself mentally wealthy and in check. I don't know why I hear people's big mouths outside, which is really unusual. But any hoodle noodles, I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure when. No idea what to expect, but I'll be back. Thank you so much for your donations tonight. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for your likes, your love, your shares, your subscriptions. I think I fudged up the timing tonight a little bit starting off. I also think I accidentally put it so that only subscribers can chat after 5 minutes. So I only just remember that. I meant to change it, but I forgot. Sorry. Please forgive me. I won't do that again. I don't think it gives me the option to change it either. Nope. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. Sweet dreams. Kalanita. I'll see you tomorrow. Come by for coffee talk and chat. See you soon. Ciao.